Not everything about life in Japan pans out to be like your favorite slice of life anime. The key to living happily here is by romanticizing the little things, like your walk to the coin laundry and cherishing a nearly empty train at night. My standard weeknight here isn't much different from my life back home and is mostly comprised of studying Japanese, watching Netflix, and snacking. I will usually make some flashcards for the new vocabulary words we learned that day and start on homework for the night. I've mentioned in previous videos that my memory is terrible, and I'm not exaggerating. Even with this amount of studying, I still struggle to remember even a fraction of the material that we've covered. Usually this will take me somewhere between 2 to 3 hours, but it feels like a lot longer. On my walk home from class, I'll stop by the supermarket to pick up some fresh meat and vegetables for dinner. The expiration dates on food here tend to be shorter than those in America, so going to the market is almost a daily occurrence here. I try to just think of it as one more thing to try to enjoy instead of trying to think about it as a chore. This is a typical night for me, clearing off my coffee table to have a single square foot of space to cut vegetables so I can make some semblance of a healthy meal after spending my mornings drinking iced coffee and eating Cocoa Pebbles. While being confined to a space less than the size of a standard US hotel room may sound like it could send some people into a heavy downward spiral, it has really taught me the value of minimalism. And I have gotten pretty talented at cooking an entire meal with a single stovetop burner. While I guess being an adult means that you're supposed to understand the balance of a good diet, I am lucky enough to be in a country where you are basically forced to eat your vegetables. So a normal dinner for me is some type of pork or beef strips cooked with a yakitori sauce, white rice, and a salad. Whenever I feel lonely or homesick, I find solace in the hobbies I picked up back home. I started doing embroidery as a stress relief activity about 3 years ago, and it has really helped me maintain focus and feel productive during those days where even getting out of bed can be a challenge. And speaking of homesick, I actually received not one, but 2 care packages recently. The first one's from my parents. It was full of foods that are basically impossible to find here, such as Kraft mac and cheese, Skittles, and a giant jar of peanut butter. The next package was from someone who I consider to be my second mom. It had a really amazing handbag that she was given, and of course, my favorite snack in the whole world, hot Cheetos. So it's about 12:30, which means it's time for me to go to school. It's a little bit cold outside today, but the weather's really nice other than that. So let's go. It should be about 15-20 minute walk. Here's a look at some standard after-school activities. This is one of the Sega arcades in my area. I come here about once a week, and I really like to just walk through and feel the nostalgia of my childhood birthday parties wash over me, and the hundreds of dollars my family has given me over the years to play claw machines. Shout out to you. I am sure I kind of freak out some of the people in there because I will stand behind people and watch them play games, especially the music-based games, because the people that play them are really talented. They are not easy games to play. The Japanese tend to make almost anything into a game of chance. If you've ever played a gacha game, you know what I'm talking about. These capsule machines are absolutely everywhere throughout the city and range from about $1 to $5 US. I got a little Mount Fuji statue and I also got a Pokemon one. I ended up getting the Ditto figure. They are super cute and they sit on the shelf with my other BTS figures. This is an absolutely iconic piece of artwork on the wall of my local McDonald's. It just makes me really happy when I look at it. These streets remind me of a term called a non-place. It was coined by a French anthropologist and it's similar to a liminal space, but it refers to a place like an airport or a train station where individuals remain anonymous to one another. The residential streets of Japan fill me with a combined feeling of eeriness and nostalgia. It feels like I'm living in someone else's memory and it can end at any moment. Hey guys, so today I was invited to a barbecue. I really don't know anyone that's going to be there. So, this isn't something I would usually do. I'm much more of an introvert, actually. I like to stay home, especially on weekends when I get a whole day to myself. I usually really enjoy that, but it is essential that I try to make some friends, especially friends that can speak a little bit of English and help me out if I need it. So, in an attempt to make friends, let's go. Take video every day. Say hi. Say hi.